Hi there. Today, we're going to take a not-so-peaceful descent through the infamous 9 circles of hell, as imagined by Dante in his Inferno. We start with Limbo. This is hell's waiting room. No fire, no devils poking you, just a vibe of eternal boredom. It's where all the unbaptized souls hang out, like ancient philosophers, virtuous non-Christians, and babies who never got the memo. It's calm, yes, but it's also forever. It's like being stuck in the lobby of a dentist's office with old magazines and no appointment. The people here did nothing wrong, technically. They just didn't check the right spiritual boxes. So they sit in this chill, gloomy space, forever philosophizing and probably ranking Plato's greatest hits. Imagine Aristotle hosting a never-ending TED Talk. No pain, just permanent existential dread. A lot of chin-stroking and sighing. Next stop, the second circle, lust. Here, things get breezy. Literally. The souls who let passion run wild in life are blown around in an eternal whirlwind. No solid ground, no brakes, just flying around in a chaotic wind tunnel like romantic tumbleweeds. You're basically Tinder swiping forever but never matching. Remember that wild crush you had in high school? Imagine it never ended, but with a side of motion sickness. It's the ultimate heartbreak hotel, but with 0 room service and non-stop windburn. And you never get to finish a date. Just swoosh, spin, regret. And now to gluttony, the third circle. This one's a soggy disaster. It's raining filth, the ground is mud soup, and everyone's lying in it, groaning. Gluttons get to enjoy the exact opposite of a good meal, endless discomfort. And guarding this sad buffet is Cerberus, a 3-headed dog with a serious drooling problem. He barks, bites, and makes you regret every time you went for thirds at a party. No Michelin stars here, just eternal food guilt and gastrointestinal regret. Imagine Thanksgiving dinner with no nap, no leftovers, and Cerberus snarling because you looked at the mashed potatoes wrong. Fourth circle, greed. Here, hoarders and wasters push massive weights at each other while yelling insults. It's like an aggressive finance seminar hosted by your least favorite billionaires. People who clutched money too tight or spent it like it was Monopoly cash are doomed to crash and roll heavy boulders for eternity. It's loud, petty, and exhausting. So basically, Twitter arguments about crypto, but with more cardio. There are no winners here, just eternal economic debate with no spreadsheets, only sweat and shouting. It's Wall Street meets Demolition Derby. We tumble into the fifth circle, wrath. This one's messy. Above the river Styx, the angry fight endlessly, throwing punches like it's hell's version of WWE. Below the surface, the sullen just stew in their sadness, blowing angry bubbles. If you've ever rage quit a video game or passive-aggressively replied, K, to a text, congratulations, you might have earned a spot here. It's noisy on the surface, eerily quiet below, but everyone's absolutely miserable either way. Basically, it's Twitter in river form. The people on top are keyboard warriors, and the ones underwater are doom-scrolling in silence. Now it gets fiery. Welcome to the sixth circle, heresy. This is where the people who denied the soul or the afterlife end up. The twist? They're trapped in burning tombs. That's right, flaming graves forever. It's a hot real estate market, and the only amenity is constant fire. You thought arguing about beliefs at family dinner was bad? Try doing it while roasting in a stone box that never cools down. There's no escape, no changing your mind, and absolutely no AC. It's like the worst sauna you can imagine, but instead of detoxing, you're eternally toasting your opinions. We enter the seventh circle, violence. This one's a triple feature. If you were violent against others, you get dunked in a river of boiling blood, guarded by centaurs with archery hobbies. Violent against self. You're turned into a thorny tree, pecked at by harpies, birds with bad attitudes. And if you were violent against God, nature, or art, welcome to the desert, burning sand, fire rain, and zero shade. It's tailored torment, like a cursed choose-your-own-adventure. No sunscreen. No mercy. The trees literally cry. The centaurs are cranky. And the desert? It's the worst summer camp you've never asked for. Sunscreen would melt. Your flip-flops catch fire. No ice cream truck in sight. 8th circle, fraud. This circle is so bad it has 10 sub-levels called malbulge. Each one is a special little carnival of deception. Pimps get whipped. Flatterers drown in excrement. Hypocrites wear gold robes lined with lead. Corrupt politicians are boiled in pitch. Thieves morph with snakes. It's like hell's version of a talent show, but everyone's talent is lying, and everyone gets booed off stage by demons. Finally, we hit rock bottom, the 9th circle, treachery. This level is a deep freeze. Yep, hell ends in ice, not fire. Traitors are frozen in a lake so cold, even Elsa would run. Deeper in, Satan himself is stuck, flapping his wings and crying frozen tears while chewing on the 3 biggest backstabbers, Judas, Brutus, and Cassius. So next time you're tempted to lie, cheat, or punch your coworker, maybe pause and picture your circle. Because hell's not just hot, it's creative, poetic, and deeply personalized. If you enjoyed this tragic trip, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell or risk being tossed into the 2nd circle by a dramatic gust of wind. And hey, don't forget to come back for more bizarre journeys through history, mythology, and the wonderfully weird corners of human imagination. Whether it's gods, monsters, or mythological mayhem, we've got stories that'll surprise you, spook you, and maybe even make you laugh. So stay tuned, because our next adventure might just be even stranger than hell itself. Let's meet again soon with another exciting story. Until next time.